Let's go across to our first corporate conversation. Nigel, I think we have the Lloyds management with us.
Well, that's right. We have Mr. Rajesh Gupta, the Managing Director at Lloyds Metal and Energy, who joins us on the show. Hi, Mr. Gupta. It's been a while since you joined in on the show, so good to see you in. Numbers look quite good, and you've been moving from strength to strength. Let's get a couple of numbers out of the way, going by the kind of EBITDA you're delivering now on a quarterly run rate, which was actually what we were doing on an annual run rate earlier. Now you're guiding for iron ore production, I think, of around 25 million tons. Pellet production, you're talking about around 6 million tons. If I just extrapolate the EBITDA number from the EBITDA per ton that you're doing, between these two, you could do around 7,500 crores of EBITDA in FY27?
Good morning, Nigel and CNBC team. Thank you for having me back. You have touched upon two of our products, pellets and iron ore. Iron ore would be around 26 million tons next year of production and around 27 to 28 million tons of sales next year because we would have a carryover stock for this year. Pellet would be around 7.5 million tons next year, with the second plant also being commissioned well in time. Our other products would include copper, which would achieve 10 to 12,000 tons next year. And Triveni itself, which would have a top line growth of around 15% to 20% overall, with volumes increasing in non-Lloyds iron ore by 40%, sorry.
Yeah.
In coal, NTPC coal by around 15%. And of course, the gold mine revenue will also start coming in.
Okay.
There will be some degrowth in Triveni in Indonesia and maybe in barite operations as well. So with all this, we expect a very good bottom line, maybe crossing what figure you just mentioned. But I wouldn't want to venture against that's a factor of so many other things apart from our performance.
Yeah. Mr. Gupta, just to focus on both those aspects, the production number we have got of both production and sales, and I just think there'll be some carryover both on pellets as well as on iron ore. Now, the EBITDA per ton that you're doing currently, it'll be more or less sustainable. Is that correct?
I would expect more, not lesser than that.
Exactly. So that means EBITDA of both these two segments itself will be around 7,500 crores mathematically. We'll get to that point in just a bit. What about the scalability of Triveni earth movers, and also the targets on Geo-Mysore gold mining MDO? That's another small part of the business, but that is scaling up as well. Could you tell us, I think you mentioned Triveni will grow 15%. On the EBITDA front, that could do around 1,800 to 2,000 crores next year, just this entity?
It would be around 2,800 to 3,000 crores because 15% growth on top line means exponential in bottom line in Triveni being a service business. And in terms of Geo-Mysore, which is our gold mine company in Andhra, that is now already started production. The MDO has been awarded to Triveni, and we expect a very good bottom line from that operations as well. The mine itself is already producing gold of around 50-60 kilos has been produced, and 600-700 kilos will be produced next year.
Okay, got it. Just to
the mine after maybe 30-40 years.
Okay, got it. You're at 62,000 crores of market capitalization, and the street wonders a company that's doing only 1,700 crores of EBITDA on a quarterly run rate, which is actually a big improvement. Now, going by you're saying that Triveni will do 2,800 crores of EBITDA next year, and if I put in there the iron ore as well as the pellet EBITDA, in FY27, the EBITDA number should be looking like 10 to 11,000 crores. Would there be a fair estimate as of now? Some analysts are factoring that in. That's why I just want to understand whether they are on the right path.
Nigel, our top line this year, 3 years back, is equal to our bottom line this year.
Correct. That we have, sir. But what about the path ahead?
And we hope to repeat this performance over the next 3 years. For the coming quarter and current year, I would rather not hazard a guess. That's best left to the analysts. We are working in the company in management for decades, breaking up our performances and our operations over the next 3 years.
Yes.
And I just mentioned the target that we hope to achieve there.
Correct. So the analysts but are not very off when they're talking about 10 to 11,000 crores, right, of EBITDA, mathematically.
Everybody has the same kind of calculator, I'm sure.
Okay. All right. The copper business, you're looking at de-risking your business. You're gone ahead and bought 50% in an overseas entity. And I think you mentioned 10 to 15,000 tons. Now, mathematically, if I put that in, what could you do? You know, I think the top line will be closer around 2,000 crores from that entity. So you could another 500 crores of EBITDA from that entity in the coming year?
Probably a little better, but yeah, in that
5 to 700 crores of EBITDA. Would that be fair?
I would. You are wanting to pin me down on projections. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But again, the mathematics is known to everybody.
Okay, you know, we would have liked to ask you also about the deals with regard to what you'll have done with Tata Steel, but that discussion for another day. We appreciate you joining in. You've given us a fair bit of color. The outlook looks pretty positive going by what analysts are estimating. And it seems that you more or less, you know, agree that those calculations are not very, very far off. All the best. And thanks a lot for joining in.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.